Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great fifth wheel value from Parkway RV Center. And continuing on with the fifth wheels I'm running right now, this is a 2012 Keystone Alpine 3700 RE. This is a 39 feet 6 inch long fifth wheel, weighs 12,600 pounds, and great Four Seasons model, and is a lot of fifth wheel for the money, guys. And I'm trying to find more like this because it's hard to find fifth wheels in this price range that are not literally worn out because people have lived in them. And this one doesn't appear to be a live-in unit, not smoked up. It's very clean, got 4 slides. And, you know, it'd be ideal for a live-in unit. This is at the 2012. This was probably the #1 heavy insulated fifth wheel you could buy. And in the Keystone lineup, and the Alpine, of course, is tops back then. It's got R37 insulation. And the way they check these things to see if they are Four Seasons, they actually put this in a controlled environment. Basically, they put it in a big freezer at -4 degrees for 24 hours. With the thermostat on the inside, nothing but the factory heating systems, set at 74 degrees. And the inside maintain an average of 72. And the outside beige, which is all enclosed where your plumbing and tanks and everything are at, maintained 58 degrees. And I've got that right on the brochure. These are a beautiful, well-built fifth wheel. This one's got a pretty unique floor plan that I haven't seen in a long time. I'm not going to try to squeeze through there, but the main thing is there's no delamination on it. It's got full pass-through storage. It's got the extended tongue for shorter bed pickup trucks. And you can see the graphics to be 8 years old are in amazing condition on the front. Got the mirror that'll help couple you up with your truck when you're hooking up. Got a power awning. I mean, for $24.9 you can do a lot better. I'm gonna show you one thing. We are fixing this, but they had a blowout bringing it in, and it got the J-wrap and the fender flare. I've already ordered a matching fender flare. We've got the J-wrap in stock, and we got the wheel for it. So everything, you'll never know this was here when we get done with it. But unfortunately, that blowout didn't hurt underneath it, but it did get the J-wrap and the fender flare. And that's just part of it, guys. When you haul hundreds of these things a year like we do, you have a blowout from time to time. That's just part of the business. I mean, we don't intentionally do it, but sometimes it happens. Got the power electric rear jacks. It's got 50 amp service. It's got their Whisper Quiet central air system, one of the quietest ones in the industry. And you get a heat pump as well. It's got dual ducted units for air, 42,000 BTU furnace, got a 5,000 BTU electric fireplace, and a of course an electric heat pump built into the AC. So keeping it warm or cool year round, I promise you, will not be a problem. In fact, I've just got one air on and 90+ degree day, and it's amazing how much difference it makes. And you know, for what this is and for the price, this is not bad at all. Aluminum frame, of course, ThermoShield R37, industry leading R37 insulate. In fact, they go up to R40 in the floor. So definitely it's going to handle, and I'm telling you this in case you're going to use it for a permanent or semi-permanent residence, or you're going to use it for year-round camping. You know, I know a lot of people go camping in the wintertime. Hey, this can handle it. This can handle it and then some. And 12,460 on the weight, guys. I'm sorry. 12,500. Let's look inside. It's got the original carpet, and it's got a pretty, and you used to see this floor plan a lot more, but not anymore. And I like it. It's got a rear lounge, but it's a separate rear lounge from the kitchen area. And this is all very high quality construction. Like I said, back in 2012, this is probably one of their top of the line brands. It's got real Corian countertops, big double stainless sink. They've replaced, the previous owners have replaced a lot of the lights, but not all of them, with LEDs. Got the 22-inch oven you can bake in, and then you've got the microwave convection oven that can also bake. So you got electric oven, gas oven. Nothing's cracked on the Corian countertops. According to what I was reading online, with the Keystone manufacturing process and the Alpines back then, these are Amish-built cherry cabinets, hardwood cherry cabinets. Beautiful. You've got a table and chairs, the big refrigerator. This is a 12 cubic foot electric or propane RV refrigerator freezer. And it's starting to get cold. It's getting there. Takes these big boys a little bit to get cold. You're going to feel it in the freezer, which I don't have my thermometer, but I can assure you that it is getting cold. Now right here, the main TV's in the back. This thing at one time had a small TV on the wall here, and I can replace that and put a TV up if you want me to for just a couple of $100. Put you a little 32 inch or something. Just let your salesperson know. I'm trying to keep the price at under 25 grand. So I'm very, very tight on the price on this as far as putting stuff like TVs and stuff like that in here. But, you know, if you want a TV, or you may have one, or you may be like me and don't give a flip about a TV in the RV. Of course, you know, you're going to be in the back where the TV's at most of the time anyway. And this is pretty cool. And the benefits of this separate rear lounge is pretty obvious. You know, you got a queen bed that comes out of this sofa. And this queen bed makes this double as a second bedroom. You've got French doors, or French door, that you can slide across, and you can always put a blind, one of those little bitty blinds or something like that. And you've got an entirely separate room that's way bigger than the master bedroom. So you can put your queen bed out, have a place for two people to comfortably sleep. You've got a fireplace that doubles as an auxiliary electric heater, 5,000 BTU, which will probably heat this entire area right here as well as the kitchen if you didn't want to run your furnace or heat pump. You've got matching chairs in here. The TV is on a power lift. Beautiful cabinets in here. It's got crown molding, got a residential ceiling fan, and one of the quietest roof air conditioner systems I've ever heard in an RV. It's as quiet or quieter than the basement central unit. And it's got double ducted airs on roof. Just very comfortable in here, guys, and perfect rear lounge for whatever you want to use it for. Of course, you can open this up. Step in here. Middle kitchen. You know, it's very well insulated. Walk up here. I like the fact they got the good carpet runner in here. We didn't put this in. This was already in it. I like the fact you got solid doors and the big windows right here to go into your bedroom and bathroom. And we'll start out door number one, bathroom. And you can get to it from the bedroom as well. Got an RV toilet, the porcelain one, China. Got a stand-up shower. I like the fiberglass. It kind of looks like marble, but it's fiberglass, of course. And that air is still putting out a ton. Just a one single unit running. Yeah, preferably out in this kind of weather too would be nice, but one is doing its job. Look right here, Corian sink. Somebody has glued this to the countertop. I guess they got tired of stuff falling here than trying to reach down there and grab it. So I guess in a way that's probably smart, but I would at least stained it or done that a little bit more classier. But you know what, people do crazy things. We won't go through there, we'll go through here. Close this up. Open this door number two. Very comfy and cozy front bedroom, queen island bed. You can still get pretty good airflow in here with just a single unit running. And this unit's also got a multi-zone thermostat that's programmable. So when you're not in here during the day, you can program it, try to save you a little bit on power. Huge closet, and it's got a washer and dryer combination in here. So for $24.9, you're going to get a washer and dryer too. And I like the big thick doors. Some stuff in here, of course. That's cedar lined closet too. A big closet, big bed. Again, a place for a TV up here, and we can add one very affordably. Ask your salesperson; he'll get you a quote. Usually a couple $100 for a 32 inch if memory serves me. But yeah, Nice bedroom. You've got your own air unit up here if you want it. You got your own entry to the bathroom. For $24,900, guys, this thing right here, and we're going to fix all that on the outside from the blowout. So I just ordered, before I shot the video, I just ordered the matching fender flare, and we've already got the J-wrap here. So probably the next 4 or 5 days, all that's going to be fixed, and you'll never know it was ever there. But I wanted to go ahead and put this on because, guys, these fifth wheels are going like crazy. Ever since I started doing these videos on just the fifth wheels about a week ago, we've sold 5 or 6 of these, and people are coming in like crazy to buy them. There's a huge market for used fifth wheels in this price range. And the bad thing is, us as a dealer to buy these things and to get them where we can sell them for under 25 grand, you got to go through a bunch of junk to find a diamond. And because so many people live in fifth wheels now. I mean, it's crazy, the full-time RVers and fifth wheels. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you're going to do with it. But if you're living one for 7, 8, 9 years, you've killed the resale value because it's literally worn out. I had a guy the other day that had been living in one for about 8 years and didn't do a thing for maintenance, and brought it over here and half the side blew off before he could get here. And once he got here and we looked at it, we told him just take it on back. We don't want it. It was that rough. I can't imagine how somebody could live in something that nasty. But you know what? It's different strokes for different folks, I guess. I'm very particular about my own RV, and we're particular here about what we buy to sell. And we'll trade for about anything, but you know, we have to draw the line somewhere. If it's just total junk, we don't want it. I mean, I'm sorry. You just have to try to sell it to somebody yourself. But you know, if it needs a little bit of work, we'll put it on the back row bargains. That's fine. But if you've got a trade in, there's just nothing left of it, like that guy had. We don't. It was basically scrap. That's all it was. And in fact, he'd been living in it, but he still bought the unit and everything. Wasn't no big deal. But you know, hate it when that happens. But Alpine, Keystone. I'll show you something here. And I apologize. My daughter, my 22-month-old daughter, and my wife stopped by and visited me while I was getting this thing ready to shoot. She got a hold of this and wrinkled it up pretty good. But my daughter, not my wife. So, but look in here, and I'll tell you the results right here. -4 outside, controlled environment for 24 hours, a 37 thermo shield, R37, at 74 degrees, which is where the thermostat was set after 24 hours. Living room was 72 degrees, bedroom was 70, bathroom was 75 degrees because it's a closer enclosed space. And then the outside in the pass-through utility, 58 degrees, and that's where all your plumbing and tanks are at. So if you're looking for a live-in unit in wintertime, or you like to winter camp, hey, this can handle it, guys. It can handle it and then some. So definitely a better insulated unit. It's well built, very high quality. If you've got any questions about it, give us a call, folks. 706-965-7929. But even though I've marked this thing very close on the money at $24,900 for us, we're still going to give you the Parkway experience, because I'd rather do that than not. And still going to go through the massive 4-page inspection process that anything this unit has that's on that inspection process will be inspected. If something's not working on it that's on our list, we're going to repair it, replace the part at no cost, additional cost to you. So basically, in layman's terms, $24,900, you get a fully functional 2012 Alpine 3700 RE. Boy, that air feels good. And this is nice and cozy back here. I like this separate lounge. You used to see these a lot back in early 2000 models, and they just kind of got away from it. Carriage used to be real big about these. And I like this floor plan because it's nice, it's separate, and it doubles as a nice second bedroom if you have occasional guests. And you got the pop-up TV. You push a button, it pops up and down. Fireplace. Got a ceiling fan. Very, very cozy. Anyway, guys, $24,900. This thing's going to go through our inspection process. Anything we find wrong with it that's on our list, we're going to replace it. And if you want to see everything that we inspect for the price you pay, just visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. And on every individual listing, underneath the price, there's a big green banner that says what we inspect for option A price. Click on that, You will be amazed that any dealer would do this for a 8-year-old fifth wheel in this case. Nobody else will, guys. We're industry leading. But other dealers haven't been in business for 51 years like we have. And you stay in business that long by doing a couple of different things. One, selling a great product for a fair price, and two, treating your customers right. So, after 51 years, I can't think of any better testimony than that right there. As far as what we do and how we treat our customers, and the price and the quality of the used RVs, because we don't sell new, we sell used, and that's a tough business, guys, because these are used RVs. As nice as they are, they're always used, and there's always going to be wear and tear, little things here and there. That's just part of buying an 8-year-old RV versus buying a new one. But you got to look at the price difference. You can go out and spend 75 grand and get the equivalent of this fifth wheel brand new, or you can buy this one for under 25 with a warranty, and it'll do everything a 2020 will do for 1/3 the price. So you got to weigh all that out between new and used. And we do still give you a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. It's something very few dealers, if any, do. On a 8-year-old fifth wheel, you get a 90-day nationwide. We buy this warranty on your behalf. This is not an in-house warranty. It's bought on your behalf. That's accepted at a network of dealers nationwide. And the reason why we did that is so, in the rare occasion that you have a warranty claim in the first 90 days, and it doesn't happen very often, but if man made it, it can break. It doesn't matter if it's brand new, if it's used, if it's 5 years old, 20 years old, 50 years old. If it can move, it can break. So, in case that does happen, and since so many of our customers, everybody's local now, there's no such thing as out-of-town customers anymore thanks to the internet. People come from all over the country to buy from us because of our prices, our selection, and the way we do business. But if something, in the rare occasion something does happen, that warranty, you can take it to a dealer. If there's one more convenient to you than us to take it for service work, they'll take care of you if it's in their network. And it's an easy process. There's a number on your contract. You call, you give them your contract number, tell them what's going on. They'll find you a dealer. They can even find you a mobile RV technician if the case warrants it. Like say you're set up permanent and you got nowhere to move it. They'll even arrange for a mobile RV tech to come out if there's one in your area to fix it. So it's very easy process on the warranty. And hopefully you won't need it. Chances are you won't, but you never know. But we're going to go through this inspection. We're going to give you that warranty. And, of course, after this unit's inspected, which is done after purchase, guys, trust me, with the amount of lot traffic that we have, you want that. Here's the thing. If we check this thing out completely before putting it on the market, it sits out here for 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks before it sells. Hundreds of people a week visit us. We're the only dealer around that people can get out and look without going through a sales office, without giving a copy of your driver's license, without getting a salesperson assigned to you. We're the only dealership around that you can look at 150, 60 plus used RVs unescorted at your own leisure. Everything's priced, everything's marked. Look at your own leisure. Look as long as you want, as long as we're during business hours. And because of that, we draw in people from all over the country that come here to look, because they don't want high pressure salespeople, and we don't have them. Everybody here is on salary, not commission. So that makes a huge difference in how they conduct the sales, because they get paid the same whether you buy one or not. So technically, you're not. They're working for you, not us. And because of that, we get literally hundreds of sets of customers a week. And I'm not exaggerating about that, guys. It's absolutely crazy. All over the lot. Park up front, get out and look all you want. And the bad thing is, unfortunately, people don't respect our property. Kids, they bring kids in, they're jumping up and down. I love kids, but sometimes they're not taught to respect. And I'm trying to sound like an old man, but we literally have thousands and thousands and probably tens of thousands of dollars a year in damage caused by customers. I had one here a few weeks ago that crawled up on the roof. That's a big no-no here. That's against the rules to climb on the roof, because if it's raining or slick up there and you fall, you're going to sue us, because those roofs get slick when the morning dew, or if it's been a rainstorm or something like that. He was walking around on the roof and stepped through a skylight and darn near come into the shower, because those skylights can't hold a lot of weight if you step on them. So I mean, stuff like that is just absolutely crazy. And that's why you don't want to buy one if it's been inspected weeks ago and then hundreds of people have walked through it. Because chances are there's going to be several things that are no longer functioning. People jump up and down, kids jump up and down, spill stuff. I mean, we've tried it that way, pre-checking these things, and we do a basic check when they do come in. We want to make sure like the main things like the refrigerator and the airs work and the slides. But other than that, that's all we check on them until we sell them. Once we sell them, it gets pulled to our service area. Nobody's going to be back there, no customers, nothing like that. Our RV techs are going to go through this RV, go through our 4-page checkout. Once everything's perfectly functional that's on our list, then my cleaning crew cleans it inside, outside. They clean the bays, they clean the roof, inside the cabinets, the carpets. I mean, they really spend some time in here and clean them. And then my service manager comes over, does his final walkthrough. If he's happy with everything, he locks it up so nobody comes in your camper. Nobody, you got to worry about tearing it up or spilling stuff or damaging something. It gets locked up and it stays locked up until you come for your walkthrough. And after the service manager's happy, he'll lock it up, call you, set up an appointment. Please be here on time for your walkthrough on your new to you Alpine. Once you arrive here at the appointed time, the tech that checked it out is going to unlock it. You can record him with your phone or camera. He's going to walk through this coach with you. He'll have a long checklist, and everything this unit has that's on that checklist, he's going to mark off as he shows it to you. Shows you how to operate it and shows you that it works perfectly. Answering in why he's doing that, of course, he'll answer any questions you have. He'll show you any repairs he had to make and help you hook it up to your truck when he's done and everything else. And he'll have you sign that checklist when you're done with your walkthrough, showing that we showed you all that stuff worked. And took it to your truck, take it wherever you want to go. Easy as that, guys. I mean, when you buy a Parkway RV, it's ready to go. You don't have to worry about working on it. Take it to the campground. If you got any questions at all, folks, give us a call. 706-965-7929. Family owned and operated, 51 years. Also included with your purchase at $24,900, which is the option A haggle-free price. Also included after the orientation, and you also include your drive-out tag, no additional charge. If you're a Georgia resident, we do your title work for you, no additional charge. Of course, we have to collect sales tax, so all prices are plus applicable sales tax. Now, sometimes we'll collect it for certain states, some other states we don't. Sales tax laws are complicated, and by no way, shape, form, or fashion are they universal. The amount you pay, when and where you pay it, depends on how you pay for it, what state you live in. So call us beforehand to find out the current lead time for a fifth wheel checkout and to get a sales tax estimate. They'll give you that information. That way you can make an informed decision about whether to buy this one or whatever else you're looking at. Strongly and highly recommend, if possible, come look at it in person, spend some time in it, get to know it a little bit before deciding if this is the right one for you and your family. And of course, I know we sell a couple of hundred sight unseen over the years. People buy these things over the internet, just off my videos and pictures and description. We're happy to send you custom pictures, custom video. We can even recommend some third-party inspection services. Now, how many RV dealers would say that? But there are some third-party inspection services in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area, which is we're part of. And they'll give you an unbiased, they're not affiliated with us, they'll come out, inspect it, give you an unbiased opinion. And it's funny because I had one of those inspectors come out, I think he came out of Cartersville, Georgia, which is about 40, 50 miles south of us, came up, look at a travel trailer for a customer, buying it sight unseen, and liked us so much, he sent his parents here to buy a used motorhome. When he started looking at our inventory, he said of all the dealers around that he goes and visits, we had the nicest RVs by far, and he covers Atlanta, Chattanooga, Knoxville, all over the South here. So, it's made us feel good. He trusted us enough to send his parents here. So, why don't you come out and visit us, see why we've been here for 51 years. We're totally different than the other RV dealers. We give you so much more than just a used RV. We sell it to you for a great price. We guarantee it. We give you a warranty. We give you the inspection, the orientation, we give you free camping, folks. I forgot to mention this. 21 nights of free camping at select RV resorts nationwide to be used in a 12-month period, included with all purchases. $1,000 worth of free camping. Yours for the taking. get a starter kit with every purchase. A big 5-gallon bucket full of sewer hose, water hose, pressure reducer, chemicals, adapters, $100 worth of stuff that pretty much any other dealer you go to and you buy a used fifth wheel, you have to buy that stuff in their store, or Walmart or Amazon or wherever you shop at that has RV supplies. And you're going to spend about $100 on all that stuff. We include it. Basically, folks, when you buy a Parkway RV, all you got to do is load your family up, throw some food in it, luggage, take it to the campground. Easy, simple, done. 24/9, haggle-free, doesn't matter how you pay for it. Financing is available with approved credit, and we do offer nationwide delivery. If you want a quote, give us a call. Keep in mind, folks, again, our prices are haggle-free, tax, but no fees. You go to these other RV dealerships, they don't tell you about it in the advertising. They don't tell you about it while you're looking. They don't tell you about it till you get ready to sign on the dotted line and pay for it. Then here comes the dock fees, the prep fees, the tag and title fees, the inspection fees, freight fees, setup fees. Before you know it, your price has gone up thousands of dollars. And then that's before they even have the tax. All those fees are 100% profit. Don't fall victim to them. Walk out over them. The way I look at it, if they try to rip you off on that, what else are they trying to rip you off on? Go ahead and walk out, buy somewhere else. You'll thank me later. Trust me, guys, there's a lot of crooked stuff in the industry right now. A lot of big dealers going under. A lot of big dealers getting called out on YouTube and the internet for some of the shadiest practices they're doing, including financing. If you go through a finance, one thing another thing that makes us different, our financing is a courtesy, not a way to make money. Other RV dealerships, of course, all financing with approved credit and down payment. But other dealers, they look at financing as a big source of revenue. So here's the thing. You go to a typical RV dealer, you pick you out an RV, you apply for a loan, work your deal and all that stuff. You apply for a loan through that dealership. You gave up all control of it right then. Because here's the thing. You don't contact the banks. They do. You have no direct contact with the bank. Even if you do find their number and call them and get a hold of them, they're not going to tell you what kind of rates you've got approved for. Here's the thing. The dealers get you approved at a certain rate, say 6%. Just throwing out numbers out there. Say 6% rate. They don't tell you that. You don't know that because you're not contacted by the bank. You're going through the salesperson and the business manager or the finance manager. So you have no idea what your actual rate is. All you know is what's on that loan contract in front of you. And guess what? The banks let the dealers put whatever they want above what they got approved for. So, you might get approved at 5.99. But you have no idea that. All you know is that you're staring at a loan contract that says 7.84 or 8.17 or some other weird number like that. And you go ahead and sign it. Well, guess what, folks? You just overpaid by thousands of dollars in finance fees. Interest rate over a long-term RV loan, when you mark the rate up, can cost thousands of dollars because your average RV loan is about 10 years for something like this. So you add $25-30 a month to your payment because of the higher interest rate, times that by 120. That's thousands of dollars, folks. And that you're overpaying. Not to mention, here comes all the menu that they call the menu, which is this price a month includes gap insurance and tire and wheel package. This price a month includes all of that plus extended warranty and interior and exterior protection packages. They don't tell you what it costs. They just show you what it adds to your payment. And it's crazy, guys. But what they don't tell you is they're charging you 4 or 5 times over cost for all those services. Most of them aren't worth the paper they're written on. So not only are you overpaying on interest rate, thousands of dollars, but you're paying thousands of dollars higher for these services that you can get every single one of them on your own without paying the dealer markup. You want gap insurance? Call your auto insurance company. If they offer you RV insurance, call your auto insurance company because they're marking the insurance up too. So nothing a big dealer is going to do out of the goodness of their heart. Everything's with profit in mind. And that's how you go in financing a 24/9 fifth wheel and leave with that same fifth wheel a few hours later owing $35,000 to $40,000 on it. And it sounds ridiculous, but it happens every day. Look it up on YouTube. You won't believe the stories of people, and I see it here just about every week when they bring in campers and fifth wheels and stuff they bought from rip-off world up the street, want to trade for one of ours. They call, get their payoff, and I see the look on their face sometimes. They're just in total, complete shock that after paying on it for years, that they still owe more than they paid for it, more than it was originally priced. And it's crazy, but that's how they make their money, guys. You know, we're old-fashioned, we're simple, we're easygoing. You know, we make our money up front with the price. Everything else, we pretty much do at cost. You want this unit delivered 500 miles, we charge you whatever it costs us to bring it 500 miles and get our driver back home. We make no profit on delivery. You want financing, whatever the bank tells us you're approved for, that's what we charge you. No dealer interest rate markup. You know, and all that stuff, folks, if you want a TVs to put in here, we charge you, all we literally charge you is what it costs us for the TV, the mount, and the labor to put it in. We can put a 32-inch TV for you in for about 200 bucks. Obviously, we're not making no money there. That's just pretty much our cost, and that's just how we operate, folks. If you want a fifth wheel hitch, we'll sell you one at dealer cost. Now, and we can also help you arrange to have it put in. If you want delivery, we offer free delivery up to 100 miles one way. Free local delivery. So if you're interested in this fifth wheel, give us a call. Please call before coming to look to verify availability. We're located at 5568 Battlefield Parkway, Ringgold, Georgia. We're about 20 miles or 15 miles south of Chattanooga, Tennessee, 120 miles north of Atlanta, 1 mile west of I-75 in northwest Georgia, exit number 350 Battlefield Parkway. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 9 to 5 Eastern Time, and we are closed for 4th of July so our employees can enjoy the day with their family. I'm not going to have my employees come in and ruin the time with their family just so we can sell a couple of campers. It's not worth it to me, and that may be worth it to a lot of dealers, but not us. Thank you again for watching, folks. If you have any questions, call us. 706-965-7929. Email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Make sure you check out my website. I'll put a link in the video description below where you can go to parkwayrvcenter.com. Great selection of fifth wheels, travel trailers, motorhomes, gas, diesel, and much more. Thank you again, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.